Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Look at this. I've got the tier 8. I'm at tier 8 in the American Yo heavy line. You know, a lot of content providers, the popular content providers have done videos on this tank, and all of them say that this is the highlight of the line, and it's one of the best tier 8s you can get. You know, guys, I couldn't stand it. I just, to me, we're gonna watch a couple of games here. This is me playing, and we're gonna watch me play, and then we're gonna watch someone who knows what he's doing playing. But this thing, how can I summarize my experience with this thing? Let me summarize my experience with this thing, showing you just this short clip. Oh, fuck me. Now, not all of my games were just like that, but I gotta tell you, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5 shots just blooping on the ground or missing. Just ridiculous. Let me show you one game where the gun actually handled pretty good. And I'll point out that this thing has 2 gun options. I'm using the larger gun, which I think is a mistake. I'm using the gun that has 300 alpha. Lower pen. So in higher tier games, here I am in a tier 9 game, I'm loading APCR here, which has 245 pen, 320 alpha, okay? That's the bigger gun, the 105 millimeter. The regular ammo here is 208 pen, which is okay, but not as good as the smaller gun option. And thank you, artillery. Yes, I know there's 2 artillery in the game. They've said hello to me already. Wonderful. I'm the first guy spotted, so of course I gotta take the hits. This larger gun, and I'm going to show you another game after this one of a Unicom playing it with the smaller gun. Okay? And I think I have to go back and try it with the smaller gun. I tried the small gun a couple of times, and I managed pretty decent damage, like 3,000 damage, 2,800 damage. But you know, I felt like you show up in that was when I was playing a tier 8 game early in when I first started the tank. I've only played like 25 games or so, but I was thinking if I show up in a tier 9 or 10 game, you poke a ridgeline versus an object 705 and you plink him for 203. And then he shoots you back for 750. You're like, can you play tier 9 and 10 games with a tier 8 heavy tank plinking away at 240 alpha per shot? It just didn't feel right, didn't sound right, didn't smell right, so I said, no, I see if I can make the big gun work. And the answer is, can I make the big gun work? No, I can't make the big gun work. It's working in this game. You're going to watch this game and you're going to say, well, what's wrong with it? Well, I don't know why I'm hitting the shots in this game. Now, you'll notice I don't have full view range. I had to equip to make the big gun work, I had to equip this tank with improved aiming, vert stabs, and improved rotation, all of the bounty type, run food, brothers in arms crew, and snapshot smooth ride 6 skill crew. That's what you're watching right now. But of course you lose view range and you lose other stuff. And look at my tracking. This is just a wonky mechanic that if you get shot and your track's damaged, your track falls off, and then watch. See, now I'm helpless. Look down here. It takes over 20 seconds for me to repair my track. There's my track on the ground, and I can move like a snail. Or I can stop and it repairs faster. And I was thinking to myself, that's an interesting mechanic, Wargaming. Why the hell, though, would that be a mechanic for a heavy tank line? I'm going to give Wargaming an idea here. It's a Klaus Kellerman idea. That should be the mechanic for EBRs. That's how EBRs should work. They should be driving around, and when you shoot them in the wheels, if you damage the wheels, they should slow down like a snail to almost like 5 kilometers an hour for 20-25 seconds, okay? And unless they stop, and then they can repair in, 4 or 5 seconds. That would balance EBRs. Instead of this driving around at 100, and then they get shot in the wheel, and the wheel wobbles. And they slow down to 92, and Mario gets out of the wheel vehicles. Oh yeah, andiamo, Luigi, and it zooms off again at 100. Ridiculous bullshit mechanic. This is the Yo Tank track mechanic. Should be the EBR mechanic. I digress. So this game was okay. This is I'm showing you a good game here with the 300 alpha, 300 whatever alpha gun, the 105mm gun, which I just could not make work consistently. In this game, it worked. The enemies were close, and it worked. And we're going to get another shot here on a hiding Muppet. There you are. Proxy spotted. Not bad. 3,359 damage. Block 1,325 because it does have a strong turret. But let me show you another game, which I think is a better option. Okay, let's watch Nan Foodle from the Mahoo clan. Shout out to you guys. Playing this thing with the tiny little peepee. Nan Foodle has a tiny little peepee. Look at this gun. He's using the 90mm, okay? Now, he's not in a Tier 9-10 game. He happens to be full Tier 8 matchmaking, which is fantastic. There's no artillery, so he's probably going to go up the valley. Yes, he is. I haven't seen this replay yet. But you're going to see the difference here in the gun handling and the rate of fire. And I guess this is how you have to play it. I've looked for some of the highest damage games, and they are with the smaller gun. So I'm going to play it again and give the small gun a try. And I guess that's what distinguishes the two lines. You compare the lines. The Tier 7 and Tier 8 in the regular American Heavy line. T29 hits for over 300. T32 hits for over 300. Both have very strong turret. I like those two tanks. Then the Tier 7 and Tier 8 in this line, they may be a little bit more mobile. They have strong turrets. The Tier 7 nowhere near as good as the T29. But I guess you have to say, if you want to have the high alpha option, do the T29, T32 line. If you want to use the small peepees, to go this line. So you're plinking away. You're plinking away like this, like a medium tank, I guess. You're a medium tank. You're a slow medium tank with a strong turret and a little fast-firing medium gun. I guess that's how you have to play this. Stupid me, I thought I was playing a heavy tank, and I wanted the big gun, and I wanted to do a lot of damage with the big gun. But I mean, look at this, and I guarantee he's running gun rammer. He's running everything to increase his DPM. Right? He's not had to worry about gun handling as much. Although when you look at the stats, the posted stats, they're not that much different. Right? This gun, statistically, in the garage anyway, it doesn't. The numbers aren't hugely different. But I believe there's a lot of soft stats that kill you with the big gun, and as well, I noticed with the big gun, the Sigma is just. It's not the. I got my aim circle down to 0.31 accuracy with the big gun, and I think this one you can get it down to 0.29 or something. If you have the right equipment. It's not that big a difference, but I notice when I shoot the big gun, none of the shots hit bullseye. They're always at the edge of the circle, so the big gun just has horrible Sigma. This guy's giving us a show on how to use the little gun. It's basically a little machine gun. It's an auto loader without the long reload, I guess is what it is. And maybe the way I have to think of it is, well, it does have very good turret armor, so you can get hull down, and it's no problem exposing yourself over and over and over again because you're going to be able to bounce some shots. I just thought, use the big gun so you can expose yourself less often to return fire. Right? You don't have to poke the ridgeline as often when you have the big gun. But then the reality is, what good is it exposing yourself less often if you're going to just miss less often? That's the way to look at it. So this guy's, I think, got the right gun choice. And I mean, look at this. He's gonna just he's gonna take this guy out. Yep. Boom. There he goes. And he's up over 4,000 damage already. And he's sliding off the edge here. And oh snap! He rolled for 160, guys. Is that even? Oh, he shot HE. Now he rolled for 309. Like. I was going to say 160 for regular ammo if he's facing tier 9s down, but that was an HE shell. But I mean, sliding off the edge of the rock there and snapping the shot with the big gun, that shot would have hit the dirt 2 inches in front of the tank. But with this gun, I guess I got to try it with this gun. This guy's giving us a clinic on how to use it. Over 5,000 damage. Farmed them all. And he's switched from... He's got the regular ammo mapped to his first key. Yeah, he's not going full heat. That's the other thing. This gun has APCR and heat. The other one does not have any heat. Just has higher pen. Let's see how he mops up here. A little bit. So comparing it to the other American line, it's a little bit faster. Still has a strong turret. I guess I have to... my T-32 is going to have the high alpha, and this tank here is going to have the little PP that shoots over and over again. Enemy armor is hit. And he's going to make this guy painful. Death by 1,000 cuts. Death by 1,000 cuts. And this poor guy isn't even looking. You can keep backing up, but it's not going to help you. Now he's aiming. And that Russian tank there is thinking, he's aiming, going, it's an American tank, how come I don't see a tumor? So he was confused, because this tank, at least, you know, it doesn't have that big a tumor. So, there is that. And Nan Foodle is telling his team, please don't cap. I'm trying to have an epic game here. He's up over 6,000 damage. Is he going to reach 7,000, guys? He's going to farm an IS-3A up the ass. There's still a Carnarvon. Where's the Carnarvon? Oh, the Carnarvon's right beside the eye. Just go in, buddy. You're winning. There's nothing they can do. They can't hurt you. You've only got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Shoot the Carnarvon. Ram one of them. Yeah, ram him. Kill him. And snap-a-rooney. Enemy armor destroyed. So he finishes with high caliber and top gun. 7,035 damage. 6 kills. Well done, my friend. He actually turned a profit because he managed his ammunition. I think that's how we have to play it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm going to try out the little gun, and if I have a good game in the future, I'll post one of my good games with the little peepee. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.